in the world. Net worth of the TTD is more than 3 lakh crores. It is bigger than the budgets of multiple Indian states. As per the financial year 25-26, annual income of TTD is 5,394 crores. అంటే రోజుకి యావరేజ్ గా 14 crores ఇన్కమ్ అనమాట. లెట్స్ అండర్స్టాండ్ వేర్ దట్ మనీ కమ్స్ ఫ్రమ్. హుండీ కలెక్షన్స్ నుండి 1,738 crores, ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఆన్ ఫిక్స్డ్ డిపాజిట్ నుండి 1,310 crores. అంటే 18,000 to 20,000 crore డిపాజిట్స్ ఉన్నాయన్నమాట టీటీడీకి. ప్రసాదం అండ్ లడ్డు సేల్స్ నుండి 600 crores. దర్శనం టికెట్స్ నుండి దే గాట్ 310 crores. అకామిడేషన్ అండ్ మండపం రెంట్స్ నుంచి 157 crores. అదర్ ఇన్కమ్స్ లైక్ డొనేషన్ టు ట్రస్ట్, పబ్లికేషన్, ఆప్షన్స్ అండ్ మిస్లెనియస్ రిసిప్ట్స్ నుంచి 1104 crores ఇన్కమ్ వచ్చింది టీటీడీకి. లెట్స్ ఆల్సో అండర్స్టాండ్ ద ఎక్స్పెన్సెస్ సైడ్. టోటల్ 16,000 ఎంప్లాయీస్ ఆర్ వర్కింగ్ అండర్ టీటీడీ. దే స్పెండ్ 1,757 crores ఫర్ సాలరీస్, హాస్పిటల్స్ కి 156 crores, ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్స్ కి 189 crores, డైలీ గ్రాసరీస్ పర్చేజెస్ లైక్ ఘీ, పల్సెస్ అండ్ అదర్ ఐటమ్స్ కి 768 crores అండ్ క్యాపిటల్ ఎక్స్పెండిచర్స్ కి 350 crores ఖర్చు పెట్టింది టీటీడీ. ఇంకొక ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ విషయం ఏంటంటే టీటీడీ హ్యాస్ 7,800 kgs ఆఫ్ గోల్డ్ డిపాజిట్ విత్ ఎస్బీఐ. ఎవ్రీ ఇయర్ దానికి వచ్చి ఇంట్రెస్ట్ తో 195 kgs ఆఫ్ గోల్డ్ ఆటోమేటిక్ గా కాంపౌండ్ అవుతూ వస్తుంది. అండ్ ఆల్సో టీటీడీ కన్స్ట్రక్టెడ్ 2,445 temples in AP, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, USA and UK. TTD is running 33 education institutions like schools and colleges and 4 multi-specialty hospitals. For millions of people, Tirumala is not just a temple. It is where fear becomes faith, where pain becomes prayer, where people come carrying the burdens they cannot explain to the world. For centuries, those prayers built something bigger than money, politics and power. They built one of the greatest spiritual institutions in human history.
Be more than 5 volts. Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Robertson, right boot. It's the head of Lisandro Martinez that clears for Manchester United.
Yeah, he's obviously not prolific, but he does all the right things, and he obviously had eyes for the far corner. But finding the far corner on your weaker side is not a done deal.
This is Harvey Elliott. Oh, don't want to find space here. Shaw's header. Missed by Weghorst. Robertson. Darwin Núñez!
And I don't really think you can blame Núñez for this, because Martinez made it very difficult. He just got a foot in there at the end, and it made it harder for Núñez to actually keep it down.
Fancy piece of control by Antony there. Fred. Dalot. Back post is Bruno Fernandes! Manchester United's best chance so far.
I think if it's Marcus Rashford far post, then he probably does find the far corner. Bruno Fernandes is very close to it, but he doesn't get it quite right.
Down goes Rashford. Free kick to Manchester United. Yellow card shown to Fabinho. 5 red cards to be shown in games between Liverpool and Manchester United have been shown to whichever side has been at home. Bruno Fernandes. Weghorst. Casemiro scores! But the flag is raised.
That's becoming more of a habit. There's no doubt that he has strayed. He's not to know at this stage.
Robertson. It's a clever ball. Gakpo. A sight of goal. A wonderful finish. Cody Gakpo. Adulation at Anfield.
Well, it's just a case of, has he timed his run? Has he got it right, or is he offside? It looks like Luke Shaw is playing him on. And Gakpo does the simple thing and just cut inside Varane, who doesn't read it very well. But starting from Alisson through Robertson, it was wonderfully created. And then it was just a case of, can he find the finish? And that is much more like it.
Fabinho. Unable to get it away from Casemiro initially, but good battling by Fabinho there. And it's still there. And this is Salah. And Shaw was being careful not to handle it. And Darwin Núñez makes it 2-0.
Manchester United defensively have looked very loose, and it hasn't been like that for a while. But this isn't the best. For Liverpool, it is that extra quality they've been seeking.
This is Gakpo. Now Salah. Martinez, the defender. Salah turns and twists. Gakpo! 3! Anfield delight!
It's just brilliant by Salah, because, taking it on is one thing. Doing what he's done to Martinez, he's turned him inside out, and he slipped, and it made it easier for Salah to pick out Gakpo. But you have to admire the finish, because he knows the keeper is going to spread himself, and that's a beautiful little dink, a beautiful little lift.
Alexander-Arnold sends it in. Konate! Liverpool so close to making it 4.
Konate gets a bit more on that. It certainly could have hit 4.
Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Good lead by Van Dijk. Antony turns into Henderson, and it's 4-on-2 if Liverpool are quick enough here. Darwin Núñez. Cut out by McTominay. Salah! Good night and good luck! Liverpool 4, Manchester United 0.
Efficient, incisive and clinical. And once possession was lost again, I think Manchester United were always struggling to get the numbers back behind the ball. I think they are a little bit unlucky in terms of the deflection it took to take it into Mo Salah's path. McTominay's unfortunate, but De Gea can do little about that. And